It's a beautiful sunny day outside. Got a cuppa with me. Hours to spare. What better time to explore some quantum moons? Okay. Chat is in front of me. Turn these little overlays off. Let me know if volume's okay. Hoping it is. Looks okay on my end. Just give me a nudge if there's a problem. And then I'll begin once I've got the thumbs up from someone. Okay, looks good to me. Last time on Sean Explores Outer Wilds, Sean just about figured out that quantum mechanics are a little more complicated and a little more interesting than it first thought. Speaking of quantum, that's the moon right there. So guessing it's now gone. Before I go there, however, I do remember, specifically George, telling me that I missed something on the Atoll Rock. So before I head over to wherever the quantum moon is right now, I'm going to quickly head to what I believe is the south pole of the Atoll Rock. Because it seems that I've missed something. I don't know what, I don't know how important it'll be. Oh. The irony that I'm looking for the moon and I've found it, but it's not the right one. Maybe I'll do that later. This seems like too good of an opportunity to pass. Oh, hang on. He says. Right, let's get closer to it. Stay in its orbit. Oh, there's the other moon. Right. Well, I'm committed now. Velocity matched. Any particular reason? Oh. Right, there we go. Okay. Into the quantum moon we go. The second time. And probably not the last time. Definitely not the last time. That's annoying. I feel like I was slowing down there, but I may very well have been speeding up. Oh, did I take my ship last time, or have I completely forgotten that was a thing? I thought I'd landed on it on my own. Oh, you're right, of course. I remember getting out of the seat and taking a photo. No, I definitely took my ship last time because it was bolstered about by the things on the moon behaving quantumly. No, I definitely took the ship with me the first time. That was a rare display of idiocy. Definitely a rare display. Yeah, it definitely crashed on there. But that wasn't my fault. I was exploring uncharted territories. Or near uncharted territories. I'm expected to make a few crash landings here and there. Because my worry is that I'll, for example, take a photo of this, which now has captured the quantum moon, and if I press Q to get out of my seat, the photo's gone. So I've got to do this, where I take a photo, and then somehow I've got to buckle up and get on there, which, I mean, am I just auto, like, just letting it drift onto there? I can't exactly control it, can I? I guess I could do that. Then how am I supposed to land properly? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. I think the worry to begin with was whether or not doing this would remove the existence of the quantum moon. As long as I'm looking at anything on here, it's fine. Okay. What is that? I'm not going to go into that, but that's familiar. It's like the essence of the Ember and the Ash Twin. This may be useful later. In fact, let's send a scout into it. Ooh. Oh, and it's down. Okay, it just pushes it out then. So avoid these things. That's what I'm getting from that. Which there appear to be more than one anyway. Ooh. Are they quantum as well? Oh, they're quantum as well. Are they random, is the question. That's worrying. I don't want to suddenly be projected upwards. Oh man, everything is quantum here. Ooh! Oh no. I can definitely see myself getting pushed up. Wait, is the sand moving? The sand is moving? So everything is like pulsating or breathing. Please don't be breathing. I'll take pulsating over breathing. Right. I'm assuming if I do this enough, the right thing will spawn. But it said it would always spawn me at the South Pole. And I think as soon as I said that, I rocketed into space and then left the moon. Oh, some things are permanent then. Namely the rock that this is on. I don't want to go up there because I guarantee I will exit the atmosphere and that'll be the end of me. So, let's have a little stroll. Is this going to be... Ah! Okay, we've been in here. We don't want that. Unless we want to leave the ship. Leave the moon. Which I don't think we do. Okay. I know there's going to be some line happening there. There's going to be some take a photo of this to make sure you remember where it is or keep it in line. Shenanigans somewhere. The question is figuring out what is permanent and what is not. Right, there is no way around this apparently. That is like, that's the equivalent to the tornado on the Titan. The Titan planet, which is, Giant's Deep, sorry. I forgot the name of it. So, big question now is how do I get around it? Or over it, or under it? So, I'm going to take the most obvious and probably incorrect option and just keep scanning through here in case there is a doorway of some form that I missed. So I don't want to miss the obvious. Oh, the archway is also quantum. Let's go up in here again. I don't remember what I saw in here. Because you can control it. At least that's what it said. That's unsettling as well. Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Not yet, anyway. I don't want to go yet. I have the feeling I'm going to have to operate one of these ships sooner or later. So it's a question of when. Right. Let's see if I can get up this, and see if this is useful in some way. Right. Is that going to take me up and over? If I take a photo of the moon, surely that means the moon will still exist where it is, right? Or... no? Alright, can't do that. So by my reckoning, if I take a photo of this, it's probably not going to affect it if I go out of the atmosphere. Let's try it. This is odd. I don't know how well it shows up on the stream, but I am trying to follow a path or a bridge of some form here, and I'm guessing it looks like it's a dead end of some form. Yeah. It looks like it's a dead end. So that doesn't look like it's going to be the right way. So, given the information I've received so far, I am guaranteed to start on the South Pole. Is it going to be one of these things where one of these columns is going down, and I have to find that one, like the like on the Titan planet? I think I need to go back inside the obelisk and reread what was in there. I think that's probably vitally important. Right. So we have this thing that we're in now, I believe. We have this shard of some form. I don't know what this is. I don't think I've seen it yet. Maybe I have, but I don't remember it. And we've got this thing here. And by activating this, information appears. The information: you have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. And it's this particular part that I think I got stumped on yesterday, because I do not recall the rule of quantum entanglement. I believe that it's referring to the idea that you can launch like on Dark Bramble, you can launch a probe into one of the little clusters, the Bramble cluster, whatever you call it, and it will replicate itself in other places. I don't know what that means. That is to say, I don't know if that's just the signal that's being replicated, or if the actual physical object has been replicated. But I think figuring that out will be the clue to solving this, as well as recall the rule of the 6th location, which again implies that we're here, which is wait, we're not here. Oh, we are. Of course, I crashed the first time. We're on this one. So this is telling us where we're located. So maybe I have to reposition the moon whilst I'm on it in order to get to the eye. Ah. I think it involves a ship. Right, okay, I think I know what I need to do. I think I've got to get on the ship, launch myself out of the atmosphere, and then recall myself back in, and then check that again, and see if I'm in the right place. Because launching myself out of the ship will mean that I'm no longer looking at the planet, but then recalling it should simply recall it back to this exact place because of warp travel, or whatever the gnome I use, and that should reposition myself. Let's go. I just messed it up, didn't I? I thought that this one would be forward, and then this one was back. Oh no, I think I messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up. Alright, I pressed the wrong button. My bad. Okay, I think it's probably worth meditating now. Yeah, I think I messed it up. I'm pretty sure I messed it up. I do not want to do the middle one. I want to do the left one. And then... Wait. Well, wouldn't that just walk me back to that place anyway? What does the right one do? Okay, I need to test this theory out properly. I'm very annoyed that I messed it up the way that I did. But I think I have an idea of what I need to do. Maybe? I might be missing something fundamental. Right, let's find the moon. Or alternatively let the moon come to us. Okay. If I do this... Is that going to pull me in? Yeah, it's going to pull me in a little bit. Let's go out a little bit. Ah, there it is. Excellent. No! I hate that it doesn't adjust for gravity with the autopilot. Well, I suppose it's probably my fault. Forgot how I did it then. Woo. Somehow activated speech recognition then. Don't know how I did that. Go in. Ooh. Oh, it's different. What? It's different? Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, that changes everything. I didn't think this would be I thought it would be the same moon. So the moon is different based on where you find it? It takes on the properties of that which is nearby? I was thinking that the moon that I was on just now was different to the one I was on the Dark Bramble one. So was I actually in danger when I was on the Dark Bramble Quantum Moon? I think that's what you guys were hinting at, but I must have been very lucky. Hello, ship. You wanna stay where you are so I can get out? Yeah, cool. Right, what is this? Oh, is that his probe? I thought that was a recorder of some form. Okay, this changes a lot, but at the same time it looks like the same impassable terrain is still there. I presume this is the same, except it now shows me that I'm on the Brittle Hollow Quantum Moon, or that location anyway. I'm guessing this is the same. This tells me that this is here. I can't move this. I have, like, tried before, but you can't move this. So the principle is still the same. I still want to be able to find the vessel that landed on here, leave the planet, and then warp back to the planet. Whether or not it'll let me, I don't know. That is the big question, really. Don't go too far. There it is. I'm guessing I'm right in thinking that the person that I found over there, the corpse, is the same guy in every single one of these. Which further complicates things, but there we go. Right. I want to go to the left one. Leave the planet. Don't tell me that doesn't work. Wait. Don't tell me I have to recall every scout from the moon. Right? Have I got to go to every single planet that has a scout cannon, or to every single planet that has a quantum moon occurrence, and remove this ship from it? No, I don't have to do that. Okay, I'm quite glad. But I was thinking that maybe the fact that the ship is on here means that the quantum moon will stay in that position, or will be located at that position. I don't know, I didn't really think that far ahead. But what this says to me is that my theory is completely incorrect. I cannot leave this planet on this vessel. What I can do is I can walk back to its original location. So, what this will do, if I were to walk back using this, it will take me back to the... Did it say on here? It didn't say. Does it take me back to the... Oh, I can't use the map. Oh, damn. Okay, I think there's still room for me to do something here. If I walk back, I leave the quantum moon, and the quantum moon will move. I cannot walk back onto the quantum moon. The only way to get back on the quantum moon, if I were to do that, would be to relocate it. But what I'm trying to do here is, whilst on the quantum moon, relocate the quantum moon itself to the eye of the universe. That, to my knowledge, that's the goal of this whole quantum discovery thing. That's the main purpose of this. I'm pretty confident in my assessment there. The problem is that I don't know how to do that. Despite having a probe that can warp back to an original location. So the only way I could do that is, again, just using the logic that I've gone by here, if I were to change the location of the warp home base for the ship, he says gesturing towards a ship that has warped away, I could do that, or I'm missing something. And I think it's got to do the quantum imaging that I've figured out and the quantum entanglement. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Ah, right. Ship, provide me answers. I need a quick booster course in quantum entanglement, please. Wow, I did discover a lot. Nothing about quantum entanglement here. Apparently I can explore more about the gravity cannon. Excuse me. Have a drink. Okay. That doesn't give me any information. That tells me that the shard that exists when no one watching, that wanders about when no one is watching, and it is the reason why certain things behave in a quantum manner. And the Nomai have hypothesized that it's actually a piece of the quantum moon that has broken off or just found its way there. Either way, we knew that already. It emits the same signal as the quantum moon. And the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which is on Brittle Hollow's equator, has useful knowledge that I'm pretty sure I haven't been to yet, but I need to get to at some point, and will give them... I think this is the key to it, but I've tried to get there and I don't know how to. I don't know how to go round the broken part of it, and I don't really see a way of doing that without being able to either use a better jetpack or to circumvent the whole black hole situation that's happening there. That's pulling me down. The Quantum Grove, I don't remember. This is on the Timber Hearth, if I recall, and there's a poem on there. I forget what the poem said. Maybe that's important. I don't know. The Wandering Rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Embertwin's North Pole. I saw it once, it nearly killed me. A Nomai named Calais mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Embertwin's North Pole. He mysteriously vanished. Is there a warp there to something? We've got the Quantum Moon Locator, which has a total of 5 locations, but we know that's false, that there are 6 locations in total. One of them being the Eye of the Universe, wherever that might be. I found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. This was in the Quantum Caves, which was on Embertwin, at the Northern Hemisphere. It'd be cool if I could a little marker for the 6th location. Been in the Quantum Shrine. We've looked at the Quantum Shuttle. Sorry. A Nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the Quantum Moon's South Pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for reasons unknown to the Nomai. The North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. The Nomai were able to warp here from the White Hole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. Right. The fact that that's linked seems important. The White Hole Station is also there. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. Right, okay, this might be important. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appear to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the White Hole Station. I never got round this. I don't really want this stream to be me just talking to myself and trying to figure out quantum entanglement, but I have the horrible feeling it's going to be like this for a while. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. So, the Nomai Warp Tower, the White Hole Station, is tuned to a specific body, an astral body. To use it, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. And it happens when the astral body is directly overhead. So if I were to use this whilst the astral body that I'm looking for is overhead, but also the Quantum Moon is overhead, then it might put me on the moon. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Because warping would probably kill me, because they would be pushed through the moon or something. There's still the high energy lab to look at. The northern pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There is a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the White Hole Station. I don't remember there being a White Hole Station by the White Hole. Like, oh no, there is. This is the thing that's got a claw in it. The blue, the ice-looking hole thing. And there's a station there, and if I stand on the right platform, I can warp to the right place. So, if I were to perhaps use the Quantum Moon Locator and identify a planet that is directly between, that has a quantum moon between the White Hole Station and the planet I'm trying to get to. Yeah, if I were to find a location using the Quantum Moon Locator that has the Quantum Moon positioned between the White Hole Station and a planet, and then use the warp at the right time, that may allow me to warp into the Quantum Moon again? No, that wouldn't work. That's not right. Okay, I think I'm running in circles here, or at least I'm misunderstanding things. There's still a lot of stuff to explore, more answers may help. Yeah, no, I think you're right about that. Mainly because you played the game already. Right, let's leave. Alright, bye Quantum Moon. Let's go to the actual moon, the Attlerock. How much time we got? We're okay. Wow. Why has that gone black? Is that a bug? Why has that gone black? That was a bug. Okay. Start bramble there. Where is Timberhearth? Behind the sun. I see. I'm going the wrong way. I should go this way. The moon's there as well. It's like it's mocking me. Right. To the Attlerock. We visited here. This was the North Pole of the moon. Has the observatory. So the South Pole. Not this, but the South Pole. I'm gonna keep going. I think I assumed that the moon was much smaller than it was. It is. We have this, whatever this is. Ooh. Is this the eye? Is that the eye? That's the eye, right? Or is that the... Oh, that's a sun, of course, it's a sun. But that's coming from there. And that's coming from Dark Bramble, I think. Okay, so... it's at least telling me where these things are aligned. I know about right back. Right. Oh, the stairs. Okay, I'm guessing this is important. Oh, the eye is there. See the eye. How do we keep missing anything to do with the eye? It's not quantum, is it? I'm not being stupid. Or am I just being stupid? How did I see this, this, and this, and miss this? Thinking, oh, is this the eye? No, the eye is the eye, the one right here. Right. Right, is it just gonna go crazy and be like, ah, I don't know what it is? Whoops. Yeah, right, okay, so it does not know where the eye is. I can't take a picture of that or anything. So I can't see. I mean, does it mean visible light? If I were to look in the direction of the eye of the universe, would it stop moving? Is that that's not what this is telling me? Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's making me feel nauseous now. Okay, so the whole point of that is to tell me, and should have told me a long time ago, that this thing is somewhere. This is like probably the first bit of information I should have picked up, but I didn't because I missed this entirely. So my bad. Oh, hey Alex again. Yes, I've been to the Quantum Moon, and I discovered that the Quantum Moon changes depending on where I am, depending on where I found the Quantum Moon. That the properties change. Apart from that, I did not discover anything major, other than I need to discover more things. Right, play the recording. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific? I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Is that Ryback talking? I think that's Ryback, because he's not happy about going into space. I like that you started all like aggressive wow, and then you kept reading and softened all up. Oh. Wait. I don't understand. With what, sorry? Let me read this whilst I wait. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Was it the one that I've seen already? The brittle, the one on the. Well, I think it was the Embertwin. I can't remember off the top of my head where that one is. The other locator. The southern glacier of Brittle Hollow has ample available. Yeah, Brittle Hollow. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend, Konoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. The crash? Oh, is this that incident? I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Anana and those of us originally stranded on the Embertwin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Well, there is one on there, isn't there? Isn't there a quantum moon locator on the Embertwin? Sorry, yeah, I misread. Of course there is one. There is one. They've just said that there is one on there, and I've found it and I've used it. But they say there's another one on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Have I seen that one? I will go to Brittle Hollow's South Pole after reading this. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the Sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The signal's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Yes, how odd. Why does it do that? I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe we need to build a more sophisticated device if we want to find the exact location of the Eye of the Universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Cassava, our search for the Eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily, and we'll make Mexico pay for it. This is a curious result. It's possible the Eye has stopped calling out its signal. Yes, they've said that already. So it's possible that the Eye is no longer emitting a signal. It's possible. That might not be the case. The Nomai have been wrong about it before. So it's possible it's still emitting a signal, it's just a quantum signal, or a signal that is in multiple places, or no place, at any fixed time. Either way, new information is good. That is not. So I'm going to head back to my ship, look at the ship's log, and then probably meditate. Yes, that was the observatory we saw yesterday. The one on the Brittle Hollow, the southern one that I got into. Yes, that was a locator, but it gave about as much information as this one did, in the sense that it said the Eye could be anywhere, it's just really fucking far away. So it wasn't necessarily useful information, but that was the point of it. Yeah, there's a lot of observatories. I don't know if you've noticed that there's a lot of people looking at things in this game. I just went past an observatory, and surprisingly, it was in the north. So I'm going to get places mixed up. I still can't remember planet names. I keep calling Giant's Deep Titan's Deep or something because it reminds me of Jupiter. I'm trying my best to remember things, and it's obviously a very complex game at this point in time, where you've got to piece things together and you're still unsure of stuff. And I love it. I love the fact that it's that. But when you get stuck, it is infuriating for me, and I can't imagine what it's like for you guys, even if you have played the game. Right, Eye Signal Locator. A Nomai device created to pinpoint the source of distant signals. A Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe, which is linked to Rybek's camp, apparently. Right, he investigated the South Pole. He investigated this. I don't recall if he mentioned whether he got there or not. I think he said he was just stranded. And then we got to the Southern Observatory, where there was a lot of information, particularly about the location of the Eye, the fact that they could not locate it. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the Eye was in a distant orbit around the Sun. The Nomai decided to stop searching for the Eye signal and instead look for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. So can we operate under the possibility that they have actually found it, despite the fact that launching in the correct direction was absurdly small, that these guys were sophisticated enough that they have actually managed to find the Eye, and that I need to just look into the probe itself? Which, now that I say that, I think I've done. Right? Didn't I do that? Didn't I look at some point into the probe and I saw that it was in Titan's Deep? In the core that I couldn't get to? Wasn't that the conclusion that I drew? Yeah. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. And from what I could see, the probe, when looking in the probe, and it had the Nomai head, or the monkey head, or whatever it's called. When I looked at that from the tracking probe, or the module, whatever it was called, inside of here, the probe tracking module here. Yeah, here it is. I saw the probe tracking module through a Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity inside the viewport. So that, yeah, confirms my theory. Check your notes on the probe tracking module. Yes, so I'm right. The probe that was launched to find the Eye is now located in the ocean depths, in the core of Titan's Deep. Or alternatively, there's some quantum fuckery happening, and I'm looking at the inside of Titan's Deep and also the Eye of the Universe. Not implying that this is the Eye of the Universe, necessarily. I don't think it is. But there's some quantum trickery happening. I mean, Christ, have I even looked at Titan's Deep and checked to see if there's quantum happening there? Let's do that. Oh. Why is it also difficult to find these planets when I want to? I feel like I always launch when they're behind the sun. Speaking of the sun, it's going to go in a bit. Check the map. Yep, directly behind the sun. Oh, there it is. Right. Yeah, there are quantum fluctuations on there, and to my knowledge, there were no quantum shards that I encountered on there. I don't think. Is it possible that the same effect that happened here on Dark Bramble, is it possible that when you go inside of Dark Bramble and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, that same concept can be applied to Titan's Deep? And the core inside of that is actually a smaller version of something else. Possibly a smaller version of the Quantum Moon. Something to that effect. I feel like that's a working theory with regards to understanding it, not with regards to getting there. Okay, I think it's time to meditate. As much as I enjoy watching the sun go supernova, I'm very grateful for the fact that I can do this and just reset the day. And by the way, none of this explains why I'm in a time loop. We still haven't gotten to the bottom of that thing, which I imagine will be explained at the end, obviously, but I'm no closer to understanding that. I mean, it's for that reason alone that I'm very, very interested in learning more about this game, because consider me hooked from Stream 1, but this has just really entrenched my love for this game so far. I'm very much enjoying this, and I can't wait to start piecing things together properly, but it is the act of piecing things together right now that I am somewhat struggling with. Okay. Okay, heavy implication that I can land on Hollow's Lantern. Let's do that. Let's land on Hollow's Lantern. Because, I mean, that's another mystery that I just haven't looked into at all. I just assumed it's an exploding star. It's just a moon that's gone a little bit crazy and is now on fire. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Okay. Hypothesis number 1, I can land on a volcano. Hypothesis number 2, maybe that lava-looking thing isn't lava. Aha! Okay. I can land inside the volcano. Ah! Yep, okay. Now's probably the good time to go then. Let's, let's try and navigate this. Can I get in here? Is it too small? No, looks okay. I think. I do apologise if I get blown up immediately, it's gonna suck. Okay, well I better explore this before my ship disintegrates. Oh, there goes my ship. Oh no, there goes my ship. Okay, cool. Well, I'm checking this, or I'm dying. Wait for the next one. Hello. Know my projection. Timber Hearth projection stone. This was just... Ah! It's so hot! That's all that this says. Friends in the Timber Hearth mines. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. The idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Supernova-proof? Excuse me? Is the Ash Twin Project a project to survive an inevitable supernova? Did the Nomai know this was going to happen and were making something that would protect them from the inevitable? Because we've been to the Timberhearth mines, I think. I'm pretty sure we have. Yes, we have. Because they're mining stuff in there that's protecting them from heat in general. But apparently they're making enough of it to encase something? Whatever the Ash Twin Project is, which I don't think I've actually looked at yet, or I don't think I've figured out what that is yet. Timberhearth Production Stone. Oh, is this inside the mine of Timberhearth? Have I not been here yet? I think I've been here. Okay. Crazy fucking theory. Crazy fucking theory time. I'm looking at this rock. I'm looking at this rock right now. We're not in space. Crazy fucking theory. This isn't space. This is the protective shell. I don't know if I'm wrong. Please don't tell me if I'm right. That's my theory. The fucking rock that they're mining, it sounds like a cataclysmic amount, like a ridiculous amount, but the very fact that this rock right here that they're mining, I assume this is rock right here, it just looks like stars. It looks like deep black with stars. Right? And if they wanted to survive a supernova, it'd have to be really, really big, wouldn't it? My theory is that what I have assumed is just the rest of the universe is not the rest of the universe. We are just in a gigantic shell made of this rock. Okay. That might be the craziest thing I've said so far. It might not be. Let's find another one. If I can, if it will permit me. Which then begs the question, if I was right, is it entirely possible that I could just drive off into the distance and just see how far I could go? I imagine that's not the case, but I'm gonna stick with that theory for a little bit. But it doesn't explain anything other than potentially where the eye of the universe is. Right. I had a real horrible feeling that that's going to explode. Okay, cool. Let me in. Oh, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. I think I might have to restart this one. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this one. I'm gonna come back, and when I come back, I'm gonna see if there's another one of those. And once I've done that, I'm going back into the Timberhearth mines. Maybe, I maybe want to preserve my my mental stability for my little character, who at this point is getting pretty sick of dying. All samples from the Nomai mines on Timber Hearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. I mean, if this is a project on the scale of what I think is happening, if the project that these guys were trying to create was to encompass the entire solar system in a protective shell. Hello, probe. I think. Yes, sorry. If the plan was that they were to encase the entire solar system in a protective shell, which is an absolutely monumental feat. But I mean, these guys can do warp travel and all sorts of things, so who knows? Maybe it's simply a case of getting the resources for them and not necessarily manpower. Then that would explain the I lost my trail of thought there, sorry. Damn probe. Confused me. Ah. Sorry. My trail of thought came from this. Yeah, sorry. Why would they call it the Ash Twin Project if it was for the entire solar system? Right? Unless they were trying to encase the Ash Twin itself, and just the Ash Twin, to protect themselves. Which, I mean, that might explain why there's sand draining off of it. Maybe underneath the Ash Twin, there is a layer of this protective rock. That would make more sense than encompassing the entire solar system. But the solar system, the backdrop, looks like the rock. I'm going to have to go back there. I'm going to have to look for myself. Right, I'm going to... here. I'm going to Brittle Hollow. Wait, no I'm not. No I'm not. It's the Timber Hearth mines, not the Brittle Hollow mines. Where am I going? Whoops! Perfect landing. My orientation is terrible when it comes to leaving the ship. That's something closer to the thing I want to go into. Which I've now lost. Right. I believe this is related. That's the warp thing. That warped me somewhere. I don't know where, and I don't need to know right now. I don't remember if the mines were here. I may as well explore it again. Wait. Wait. I'm reading this as in that there that I'm trying to point to but I can't move. The ship, that's the probe on the Quantum Moon. Am I right in thinking that if the Quantum Moon is circling Timber Hearth, there is a tree that I can enter? Or that's where they went? Okay. Plan averted and altered significantly. We'll find out whether we're all living in a simulation a bit later. Right now I have a more solid lead to follow. I'm going to the Quantum Moon when it is circling or orbiting Timber Hearth. If velocities match, why am I falling backwards? I did go on the Quantum Moon when it was next to Timber Hearth, didn't I? Didn't I? It's giant steep. Oh no, oh no. Disengage the autopilot. I'm just thinking about too many things at once right now. I'm thinking about different possibilities and what I should be doing and whether it's going to progress me or not. Right, first and foremost I need to find the moon. Where are you, moon? Where is moon? Moon is there. Move, moon. I'll just wait for it to come back. There it is, it's there. That's annoying, because now I can't see it. Right, well, this makes things more difficult. The moon's there. Moon is there. Moon is there. Moon is still there. The problem with this is that there's no reliable way that I can see of getting the moon to be where I want it to be. Which is kind of the point, but in order for me to get the moon to Timber Hearth, I feel like I have to keep doing this and not look at it. Where is moon gone? Oh, it was behind Timber Hearth. God damn it. Moon is here. Moon is there now. I don't want it to be there. Come on! Just spawn here once, please. Make it easy. Moon is there. Moon was there. There. Maybe get out of your seat and look at the floor. Why did that work first time? Why did that work first time? God damn it! Thank you. I was thinking maybe you had a, that's just an easy way of doing it to make it not look nauseous. But no, first time it just worked. Oh, I overshot that. Ah. How have I managed that? I went to landing gear and then... What? I've got a photo of the moon! Where'd it go? What? Oh, did it flip? Ah! Alright, fair enough, that's my bad. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, well. Does that do anything, that master alarm? No. Also, the tally that I looked at a while ago also doesn't do anything. It just stays the same. I'd also like to point out that that thing over there, whatever that is there, I don't think you can see it on Twitch very easily, but that looks like the Eye of the Universe has been depicted so far. Right, match velocity. That's the Ash Twin now. What's the bubble around it? I've not seen that before. God, I think I need to revisit so many planets now and just look at them. Oh, wait, what? Shit, where am I? Ah, no! Ah! I thought I'd taken a photo and kept it. God's sake! Ah! Sorry. That confused me for a second because the scout stayed on the moon. So if I do that enough, then surely will I just not be able to detect where the scout is when it goes to the eye? There's the moon. Man. Oh, it's there, it's there, it's there. According to what I saw in that little spot on Timberhearth, there is a tree, possibly this one here, that has an opening. Getting the distinct impression that I'm not right about this. Again. I can confirm or deny your theory should you request it. Confirm it or deny it, please. Am I on the wrong track here? What I saw on the picture, on the tablet, whatever it was an image of a tree. You saw a child's crayon drawing. Right. Well, that doesn't mean it's false. That doesn't mean that they didn't see what they saw. It could be a misinterpretation. You don't think it's related to the moon? Well, what's with the ship, then? Are we saying that this ship here also landed on Timber Hearth at some point in that location? Because the ship is house landing and got... Yeah, it is, I agree. So, what was the kid drawing then? Was he drawing... Was the kid drawing... something on a tablet on the floor in Timber Hearth that he had seen... that they'd seen? Or that they had imagined? The ship his house and got here from his login. Yeah, no, I know that. The point is that I saw a drawing on Timber Hearth of this ship next to trees, and one of them had a... well, the one in the middle had a big black sort of darkness to it that looked like an entrance of some form. Okay, well, I mean, if you're saying that, then I'm obviously on the wrong track. Well, let's just see what happens if I do this. Nothing. Just in case. Do that, nothing. Do this. I walk back to... Brittle Hollow. Oh, you say that it could be after I've walked back away from it now. Okay, whatever. Try not to overthink stuff. I don't know how much you can... I don't know how little or how much you can overthink quantum physics in this game, really. I'm gonna try something, just for the hell of it. I realised I managed to not take a picture of anything useful. Oh, not my cleverest idea. Okay, well the ship has now entered the sun, so never mind. Alright, it's meditation time. We didn't read up on every single meaning into the game. Okay, no, that's fine. If you want a small hint, I can give, but otherwise I shall remain silent. Alright, I'll take a hint. Just for now. It's a small hint, as long as it's not game-breaking or game-changing. Just a little nudge in the right direction, I would appreciate that. I'll get on the ship while I'm waiting. Remember that Feldspar is the only person to make it to the core of Giant's Deep. True. Have I met Feldspar? Who is Feldspar? Is he this guy here? He is. Oh, the guy in Dark Bramble. Oh, right. Well, I mean, if you're telling me I'm going back to Dark Bramble, then fine, but I don't want to. Although I did say I was going to do it earlier. I did say it was important that I should probably go back to Dark Bramble at some point. Where is a Dark Bramble there? Ah. Oh no, that's a seed. Feldspar. Ah, here we go. Feldspar camp. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Feldspar. Oh, they've been enjoying. They being Feldspar. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in 2 places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. There's plenty of other places to go instead if you don't want to, but that'll give some of a lead. Plenty of other things to find that will also help. Yeah, cool. At the same time, I do recall almost getting to the very end of Dark Bramble, or at least further in, and then dying. And also it appears that there's... yeah, this. The end of the hollow vine they crashed their ship into. To find Feldspar's ship, I'll want to go to the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. Well, that sounds like as good a lead as any. So I think we're going back in. Can't warp there quickly, can I? I can't warp to Dark Bramble. Can I? Is there an easy way to warp there? You went to the ship in the center. Yeah, no, that's true. That's exactly what happened. The white hole is here, isn't it? So that wouldn't get me there quickly. I was thinking of going into the black hole inside Timber Hearth, but it's probably not as quick. It's very interesting how all of these things, these crazy happenings, are happening at the same time. The white hole is starting to suck things out of Brittle Hollow. Whoa, Interloper. Whoa! Easy, boy. Alright. Scary monster fish abound. By the way, I have clocked a little bit that the red one is a similar colour, possibly a similar situation, to the inside of Giant's Deep. Like, that has not been lost on me, the fact that that is similar, but I don't know whether it's important. Try your signal scope. In this so much. Oh my god. Oh shit. Holy crap. I'd forgotten what the distress signal actually meant. The distress beacon actually meant or implied, but holy shit. Okay. Bad place to crash. Oh, please tell me there's nobody in here. Actually, no, please tell me there is somebody in here and they're safe and okay. Shit, hang on. I'll make sure I can get out of the get back in the ship after I've been in here. That looks okay. Escape Pod 3, finally. I'd forgotten about Escape Pod 3 entirely. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we can here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance of survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. It's the vessel. They went back to the vessel. Another one. There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel. But it is impossible for the vessel to be in two different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. You're gonna leave a trail of lights? When there's anglerfish? Are they red lights? There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. I hope that you had the decency to make them red lights and be like, well, definitely don't want it to be the same thing as that. Emergency escape hatch. Oh! Wait, how? Did they just go out through the top and didn't use the hatch? That was an interesting reveal, but the implication there is that they didn't use the hatch. I'll go out there in a second. There was one more thing. There's this. Scanning. Whoop. Scanning external environment. Scan completed. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Do not exit pod. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Now launching Escape Pod 3. Escape Pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Ground control to Major Tom. Deposit lights. There's something wrong. I do not want to exit this thing on foot. And there's no way for me to know where I'm going. But like, it's not like I've got any better chance when I'm in the ship, right? Our equipment is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel. It isn't possible for the vessel to have to be in two places at the same time. We're nearly out of time. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we'll be lost. We'll follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. Right, so I can't see the beacon. I can't read the beacon yet, anyway. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. Suppose the beacon is false. We don't have enough. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone can... So they escaped on foot, so I'm going then. If they made it on foot, so am I. I'm going. I am being propelled by the shit exiting my spacesuit. There's no actual fuel being used, that's just what's happening. Oh, shit. there's no ghost matter, but everyone's dead? To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but we can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we'll be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. We found the vessel. So, we go through there. Do I go through there on foot, or do I go through there via a ship? Is the question. 1.4 kilometers? I don't know if I'll make it. I mean, if I travel in one... Oh, hang on, if it's... Oh. I don't know. It's not that far away. I'm going to go back. Yeah, that was probably a good idea. Oh, no, my grave. Right, there are duplicate signals. Now, I recall what they said about the anglerfish being blind. So, headlights shouldn't matter if that's the case, right? So I want to keep these on. If they're blind, how can they see me? Can they hear me? Can I travel past one without rockets on? There's nothing in my ship that I can do that can prevent sound entirely, other than just not using the rockets. Right. Are there more? Is it just those ones? The scout itself is in there, and the scout itself is in there. Well, that's the one that I went to. So I'm guessing I'm going to the red one. Yeah. No. No. Wait, I'm out? What? What? Oh, now I'm posed in an awkward stance. Because if I go back in, I'm gonna get fished, aren't I? And I am not creeping into that very, very slowly just to get fished anyway because I bumped into the damn thing. And I'm not launching my scout in there either because I know the scout needs to be there already. Alright, alright. I'm not looking. I'm going in. I'm not using rockets. I'm not looking. Am I dead yet? No. Oh, I'm not. I'm not. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, okay, the theory holds up that I can traverse this place without using rockets. My main concern is, how do I alter where I'm supposed to go? Like, how do I know there isn't an anglerfish just nearby? God. I don't like that. Am I even going towards it? It looks like I'm going towards that. Oh my fucking god, this is awful. Oh. Oh no! It's gonna turn around on like a dime, isn't it? It's gonna go just blurg in my face. This is the worst. Take me down. Take me down. I can't go down. Shit, man. Oh, this is just the most unpleasant. I think I'm going down. I can't move. I'm not moving the ship. If I just die, fine. But I cannot move the ship. So it's either going to have to suck me in there itself through its own gravitational pull, which I'm hoping it's going to do, or I'm going to get it. You're just the most disgusting, horrible thing. Alright. I don't know if using rockets at all and getting a thing to chase me will screw me over, but I'm not going to go into this thing. I'm going to have to go forwards. I'm going forwards. There's nothing else that can propel me here. There's nothing else that can propel me. Like, I can't push the ship forwards, can I? Right, that thing looks like it's further away. I should be okay, let's go. Right, well it heard me. Can't see. Shit! Shit, 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 shit. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. Oh, hello, lights. Are they ingrained into my retinas now? Interestingly, the anglerfish seem to make two very distinct noises then. I used the rockets and it went brrrr, as if it was like sensing me, and then when I hit the side of it, it screamed, and then presumably then it went for me. So is it possible I can inch along using like small amounts of rocket boosts? It's the impression that I kind of got that, but I mean I kind of feel like I have to try that at least once just to make sure that that's a possibility. Because at least that will make navigation not the worst thing in terms of time. The autopilot. It's a big sun right there, could you not? Okay, here we go. Oh, really? Good to know. I do not know off the top of my head what my controller is. I will test the theory out. Oh, you did it with keyboard and mouse. Okay, right, cool. It's good to know then. So, what I'm going to need to do is do the same thing as last time. Okay, nah, that's good to know, thank you. What I need to do is find an anglerfish and then slowly jetpack around it to test if that will work. And of course I need to make sure I don't hit the floor whilst I do that as well. So I think I need to be very careful how I enter these places. Right, so the red one is where I want to go. I want to go in there. Like, definitely want to go in there. If I collide with this rock, anglerfish go a little crazy. So let's just inch our way slowly around this thing. Thought. Do I need to put do I need to shoot the scout back into the first seed, whatever it's called? I'm going to do that. I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to do that because the distress beacon wasn't here, and I did that right the first time. And they left lights and stuff. Right. beacon is... the thing is there. And they said that there was a thing... There was a series of lights that they left out behind them. I think I can do this now. Right, the lights are here. They take me down to here, I think it was. Yeah, the lights go from there. Stabilize. And they take me down to here. And inside of this little cluster of thorns is the grave. Shoot the scout into there. Duplicate signal is here. Slowly does it. In we go. That confirms that then. I was wondering if I could bump off it and it'd be like, oh, what was that? Maybe it was another anglerfish. That was the theory I wanted to test. I wanted to see if I bumped into an anglerfish, would it get mad? Now I know that it gets mad. I gotta... Somehow I gotta navigate round them? Probably a good thing I don't retain the physical properties of myself afterwards, because otherwise I go into the ship and there'd just be excrement all here. I'd be swimming to the front desk. What was that? What's that? Oh my god, have I found it? I'm sorry, what? That's it, isn't it? Have I just accidentally found it? It's autopiloting, so... What the fuck? What the hell? Can you hear that? I'm gonna... Guys? What? This is an Easter egg, right? It sounds like put your dirty shirt in the wash. Right, hold on. I think I found an Easter egg. Yep. Found an Easter egg. What? Alright. Immersion has been completely broken. What does it say? I cannot believe I've just accidentally found this. Fig Backer satellite successfully launched. I can't interact with it or anything. I can't yeah, I think it's I was thinking that I was like, this is the eye of the universe? It looks like a human satellite. What's even weirder is I think there were two of them. Like, it looked like the circle that showed me where things were branched off into two. Ah, right, yes, it might be a Kickstarter backer thing. Fair enough, I didn't know this was kickstarted. Cool! The Fig Backer satellite is a small satellite that can be found hurtling through the solar system. It is a reference Outer Wilds original crowdfunding campaign on Fig.co. The satellite looks similar to the Voyager 1.1. There you have it, boys. We can close the game now. I've got the true ending. Thank you for wasting my time, Kickstarter backers. I was thinking it was just a bug and that was the Voyager, or something. Not the Voyager, the Interloper, and I just couldn't see it properly. But the fact that it was so far out, like, look how far away I am from anything. I'm here. I'm like up here. Photos submitted by Fig backers and the Annapurna interactive logo are displayed on its monitor screens. When nearby, it loops a recording of an individual saying, "We're off like a dirty shirt in the wash." Oh, that's great. Well, there we go. I didn't get the achievement or anything for that. I just had a little scan of some of the achievements on there, and one of them was die within waking up. Within 60 seconds of waking up. I'm pretty sure I've done that. Well, it must have been close. I'm sure if I wanted to get that achievement, it'd be easier, but I won't do that on stream. It's just an extra thing that I might do at some point. Okay. Round 3. We're off, like a dirty shirt in the wash. Does this play sound? If I'm playing this whilst I'm near an anglerfish, is that going to piss it off? Like, am I wearing headphones, or is this like a speaker or something? I feel like that's important information as well. Oh, it doesn't? Okay, cool. Because whenever I ever so slightly moved the ship, all of the anglerfish nearby turned to face me. So that's my next thing. In fact, I don't even need to do that. I should just go towards an anglerfish. Yep. Okay. Oh. I'm safe! I'm safe! Let's have a look inside of him. What's inside of you? Not a lot, really. Oh, we're going in! I wish I could blow it up. You just missed it, Callum. I found an Easter egg. One of the Kickstarter backers, they made a satellite that you can add into, well, that they added into the game, that contains photos of something. You'll see it in a second, that little probe that you saw on the screen there. What a stupid run that was. Okay. But no, I have not won yet. I am slowly but surely making progress. I do need to ask though, Obscurity, how do you go past the anglerfish? Like, how am I supposed to enter that one seed? Adjust myself so that I'm not going to crash into them? Have I got to, like, abandon my ship? No, let me think a bit more. I was hoping that you'd say you just have to be really slow, or you have to sort of, like, nudge it really, like, really small, like. But... no, I think I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out myself. Go fat... well... You're basically on the money, but your technique is off. Alright, tell me. Have I got to adjust slightly to the point where they are looking at me, but I am going trajectory-wise to not hit them? Or have I got to abandon ship, send it at them, have them go fucking bananas at it, and then just go through and don't thrust? See, I did that. Yeah, no, I agree, but the problem is that there's two of them blocking the entrance, or the exit, or whatever you want to call it. So if there's two of them blocking it, how am I supposed to adjust? You put on a tiny back thrust and piss them off, and you can go through. Oh, you mean you can go through by default? You don't have to adjust at all? Right, okay, I think I understand. Yes, you don't thrust at all. Alright, cool. Alright, thank you. Because, I mean, my initial reaction was gonna... well, I was going to, this run, have a go at abandoning ship and sending it at them as like a decoy. Wait, hang on, what? Oh, this one. I'm following the wrong thing. I'm following the wrong thing. Ah, shit! I'm following the wrong beacon. Oh no, how do I get out? That's where I find like 20 anglerfish being like, nope, you fucked up. There's the fella. Oh, he heard me. Oh no, I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Ooh, maybe not. I think he's coming though. Oh shit, the bed. Yep. I see the fangs here. Meditate. It's alright, you'll be fine. God damn it! I'll be back in a second. Okay. There are no meaningless loops. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. Come on, Dark Bramble. You don't scare me anymore, but my god, are you annoying me. Bloody anglerfish that use light as a means of bait, but cannot see. I mean, it makes sense, but anglerfish in space that consume ships. What nutritional value are they getting from this ship that I'm in? Oh no. I thought I could make it. I couldn't make it. Alright, no more messing about. That was stupid. No more messing about. Let's do this ultra serious loop. We are going to do this by the book. We're going to get this done. Too many shenanigans today. Too many bugs, too many Kickstart backer Easter eggs and special edition stuff. No. We're going to go to Dark Bramble. We're going to go into Dark Bramble. We're going to find the distress beacon. We're going to find the pod associated with the distress beacon. And we're going to follow it without using rockets. That is the plan. That is the plan of action. I swear to God. No. No. Jesus. Right, serious run starts from this point forward. I've avoided the sun. It's a good thing. Serious loop this time. Hands off the keyboard. Pants shitting terror. I don't even know if I can move or look or move in my seat right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that on penalty of death. Not to mention, I assume I can't get out of here afterwards, unless there's some sort of warp at the end of this to get to another planet. I'm not taking any chances now. I mean, I'm at the game's mercy at this point in time. It can do whatever it wants to me at this point, because I won't be able to move. What is this? I mean, well, I know when I'm free to move. I'm gonna not move the ship, but I'm gonna move in my seat. Can I get out? I don't know if I can move. I can move the ship. Okay. I can move the ship, albeit slightly. This is most unusual. Where's the light coming from? Like, is it from that? The outside? Where am I supposed to be going? My scout is there, apparently. Have I missed? Did I miss where I was supposed to go? I kind of think this is really, really important, but I don't want to touch one of these in case it's just gonna set everything in the area. Oh, are these anglerfish eggs by any chance? Are these like embryos? And if I pop one of these, Big Mama anglerfish is gonna come straight at me and kill me so bad that the time loop doesn't matter anymore. This place is the worst. Also, there's an anglerfish down there. I'm very concerned about what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like he's looking right at me. Shit! Alright, we're going. Oh my god! Fuck. Please don't come from behind me now. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that those are anglerfish eggs, and that's their breeding ground, because they're protecting it. And we've crashed into it, or this guy's crashed into it. Oh my god, though, we found it! We found the vessel! This is it, this is the Nomai spacecraft from outside of the solar system. These are the official alien... these are the aliens! That I've found nothing but bones of so far. Right, well... this seems pretty safe to me, and I'm pretty sure that the game wouldn't punish me for doing this right now. So let's go have a gander, shall we? Maybe not here, because I don't think there's a thing you can go through here, is there? Oh, there is. Alright. Swear to God, if there's baby anglerfish in here, I'm very upset. Pick up warp core? I feel like I did that wrong then. So am I able to choose one of these? Oh, whoops. Forgot. I'm trying to move it back up. I have the horrible feeling I just messed it up. Right, I want it to go. No. Right, so I can move it to one of these. Right, okay. So the Nomai had access to smartphone technology that allows them to add passwords in the form of a little pattern code. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Eskull, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Should we tell another clan that where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. And we can't lose the discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone were ready to warp. And then it all went wrong. So So they found the eye. They found the eye and they tried warping to it. But something went wrong. Right, well, let's have a look elsewhere, and we'll get back to that in a bit. Was it that way we came, or this way? I think it was this way we want to go. Oh, maybe not. Somebody can't do anything with his doors. Let's try elsewhere. Can we get in through another way? Doesn't look like it. Is this an escape pod here? Is this another escape pod? Excuse me. Based on my knowledge about the ship so far, this is the hatch, right? How do I get in? Can I get in? This would be the entrance here, normally. I'm guessing I can't pry it open very easily. Let's try and get in through the inside then. We want to go immediately left if we can. Sorry, immediately upwards if we can. Oh, it doesn't look like we can. And this is the way I went, just double checking. Yeah, this is the way I went, definitely. Right, so the only room I have access to is this warp room, it seems. So the only thing I can do is try and figure out this puzzle. Unless there's another way that I didn't see. This is the right way up. So I can remove the warp core, which appears to be broken. Is there another warp core? Like a spare? That I can use? Like this obviously to me looks like, even though it fits, it looks like it's broken. Like that top bit looks like it's shattered. So I'm getting the distinct impression that that's not what should be in there. Ooh, this is a staircase. Aha, here we go. I just hear that the sun's about to explode, so I'm annoyed about that. This is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. To any Nomai clans, these vessels can hear this message. Whose vessels can hear this message? It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we found that black rock suns are fairly stable, and life in the star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel. God damn it! But they never arrived and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth. Eskel's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' were told that story when they were young. It was a very long time ago. My god! Of course I just find the longest text to transcribe of all time. I guess we're going back. Like... Going back in, we're doing the same thing. Super serious run again, but this time I just have fewer locations to faff about with. But like, I don't know what I could have done differently with regards to getting into that final section, because it was a close call. I don't know whether I should have attracted the attention of that anglerfish, but I felt like I didn't have an awful lot of choice. Visit Feldspar on the way. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's go see Feldspar. And then, well, it's kind of one or the other, isn't it? Like, I don't really think I can go back out afterwards. Where are you, Doc Bramble? Where you are? Yeah, I'm getting the impression that it's one or the other. Yeah, I think you might be right. I really dislike the fact that autopilot doesn't take into account other planets. I guess that's my own fault, but still. Full disclosure, I was on my phone, so I just assumed I would get there eventually. That's a good question. Oh, maybe I'm the wrong person to ask, but I'm pretty sure there would be far quicker ways of beating the game. You need to do certain stuff to begin with. For example, you have to visit the Nomai statue to begin with to start the loop. Oh, I mean, unless you never visit it and then you only have one life or something? I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask about that. Maybe Obscurity can tell you in a private message or something if you wanted to tell me. Right. We're going to see Feldspar this time. Now, am I right in thinking that I could use the signal scope for this as well? Yeah, no, that sounds like a reasonable hypothesis. But I don't know if there's like prerequisite stuff that you need to do along the way. Yeah, it's entirely possible that you might be right. I wouldn't be able to tell you, having not beaten the game, but yeah, it's an absolute possibility. Tell you what, why don't you, if you look at that, why don't you tell me once I've beaten the game? Because you won't forget about it. But it may very well be a spoiler if you do tell me that. Because I mean, this is the sort of game that fucks with time travel. It fucks with quantum physics and whatnot. There's all sorts of loops and shit. There's a very good chance that the sort of stuff that's important might be a spoiler. Right. I'm not gonna lie, I forget how to get to Feldspar again. I think I have to go to this, shoot a scout into it, and then try one of the alternative things there. Let's do that. Let's go forward a bit. I'm under the impression that I wouldn't put any stock in the number of minutes it takes to beat a game, to be honest. I imagine, you know, given how speedruns work, it's probably massively glitched. Right, that's Feldspar. So my scoot is there and here. Now, I forget if there was a rule with regards to this, but I'm just going to go in this direction. No spooky fishman, please. Just take me to Feldspar. I forget if I'm safe, so I'm just taking my time here. I'd rather spend 2-3 minutes slowly travelling to the centre of this place and spending another 5 getting back here. see the fossil, I'll speed up a bit. Right, there we go. My suit is on. Yeah, my suit is on. What's up, Feldspar? Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one comes here in... well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble, after me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you! They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Let me guess, anglerfish? Ha, you got it in one. Kind of hard not to once you've seen one of these fish up close and personal like. Well, take a load off and refill your oxygen tank, hatchling. There's plenty of fire to go around. I found something! I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the centre and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading towards the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done by some worthless seed. I found my writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah well, at least it didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Where should I explore then? You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep's core, huh? Ah, that was a wild one. Since you're asking, I've got to assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, I remember this now. That sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You want to go to the trail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for the flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. I think that was it. I think that was everything I wanted to know from this guy. Right. Flickering light. And this here is the tree that I gotta go into. I'm guessing there's nothing I can do about that. Here we go. Oh! I'm still in Dark Bramble. Ooh. Trip 4, question mark. Entry. I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0, a personal best. Whoa-ho! Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blerg! This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what's in there, to see if what's in there tastes any better. Right, I was right the first time. God fucking damn it, I was right the first time. You go in the jellyfish. But you gotta get yourself out first. God damn it, I was this close yesterday. Oh god. Well, that's awful. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this was the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only really useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. What, because it tastes bad, or what? Alright then, well. That solves that conundrum. I don't think I can eat some. If I can, I will try. But I don't think it will let me. I don't think I can. No, there's no eat button. Hey, I'm kind of thinking of meditating, so I honestly would if I could. But it's not letting me. Alright. Okay, two choices. First choice, I can restart and go to Titan's Deep and go into the core, which I've wanted to do for a while. Or I could go back to the vessel. You know what? I think the vessel, there was something there that I need more information about to fix. The time warp thing, or the warp drive, whatever it was called. There were 6 nodes surrounding a planet, surrounding what I believe was a quantum moon. I'm fairly confident that I've seen that symbol before, but I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to go back there. Instead, I'm going to meditate. And then I'm going to go to Titan's Deep. Okay, yeah, I can return later. So, yeah, it's basically just a quick reset. You couldn't do that beforehand, when you were first figuring it out. A guy on Titan's Deep, Gello, was it? I forget his name, begins with G. The guy on Titan's Deep tells you how to do that, because he's apparently the chillest guy in the solar system, despite living on the least chill planet in the solar system next to Dark Bramble. So, make of that what you will, but Giant's Deep, sorry. I keep calling it Titan's Deep or something. My bad. Yeah, Giant and Titan are very similar. Okay. So I don't think you saw this last time, but I discovered, after a lot of travelling, that the tornadoes here are very different. There are clockwise rotations, and there are anti-clockwise rotations. And the anti-clockwise rotations pull me down. The clockwise rotations pull me up. So this fella here, if I go in, pulls me down beneath the current and brings me here. And what I tried to do last time was I tried to go in with the ship and it killed me. I tried to go in on my own and it killed me. And I tried to go in with a scout and it killed the scout. But now, given the information that we have just received, fairly confident that I know what I must do. This guy's going in. And as a result, so am I. What? What? Well, yeah, that's the plan. That's basically what it told me to do, to go in it. Oh, yeah, maybe I do. I was thinking because the electricity's there. Well, to be fair, it looked like the electricity was flowing downwards, and, you know, these are literally the jellyfish's stingers right here. This is, Jellyfish Rule 34. I assume I'll know when I'm inside. Oh yeah, remember, don't eat it. Just must resist urge to eat thing that is keeping me alive. Here we go. Am I in? Oh, yep, it's pulling me down. Oh no. I'll be honest, I don't know what I expected, but this is unpleasant. Continues to be unpleasant. Ooh. Alright. One second, just gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. Close my email away. So, my first impression is that the rock that I'm on, I think it's a rock. I mean, Christ, it looks like a brain, but this looks like a like a nervous system, or at least they look like nerves. With electricity around, it might not be far off. But I was thinking inside of here there would be the protective capsule that the Nomai were talking about, that they wanted to protect from a supernova. So my question is, what's inside of here? This is the remaining part of the space probe that the Nomai were making. So there are 4 sections to this. There's the main one here, and then there's 3 parts that branch off of it. 1, 2, and we're inside 3. Just for some context. I've seen the inside of this through a projection thing, I don't know what you call it. But now we're actually in it. Okay. If I recall, yes, there's this fella here. Let's have a scan, shall we? This should give me some insight as to what happened. So this was the cannon in its fully formed state. Can't adjust properly. Okay. Alright, forget it, I'll just do it from down here. Okay, so that was the cannon in its fully formed state. This is the vessel. Right, that's the vessel that we found inside of the inside of Dark Bramble. Oh, hang on, there's bits here as well. It's replaying it. This is going to pop up and tell me some information in a second. Receiving data from probe 9318107. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9318107. That's just that. Whoa! And then the Eye of the Universe was seen? It appeared? Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,318,107. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9318054. Right, so they're saying that the probe launched it. Sorry, the probe launched and it found the Eye. On its 9,018,000, whatever it was. 9 million probes have been launched. Whoa! Okay. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. These are the coordinates? Yeah, they launched nearly 10 million probes until they found it. So those are the coordinates. It's like... I feel like I'm going to have to remember this, but it's like a... Yeah, well, the rate I was going before, a few tips, it was going to take that long. I'm guessing I'll see this somewhere later. I'm just gonna write it down, just in case. Just in case. Okay. Because I'd hate to have to find the thing that this is useful for, and then forget what it was. Ow. Okay. This is what I've been waiting for. These usually end in me learning some incredibly awesome shit. Imagine Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honoured and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. What do you mean? What do you mean you only need to fire it once? Are you saying that you guys are using time travel as well, and that you've been doing this to fire it 9 million times the same time? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. What are they on about needing it once? There's another one as well. I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The probe tracking module is ready to record each launcher's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami. Rami Raimi. So am I right in thinking that if these are activated, it means that it's looping a person? I.e., this is me, this is the dude on Titan's Deep who is aware of the time loop, and this is potentially Raimi, one of the Nomai? Hang on, 1, 2... 1, 2 on... Sorry, blank, blank, on blank. Blank, blank, on blank. So there's 1, 2, 3, just 3. Yeah, whatever. Giant's Titan. That one. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. That's what's important. Right, and obviously this is the... This is where it should be. Big's Giant. And finally, you. Somebody has been using you, looking at you, you have used them. This is somebody's time loop source. Not mine, and I can't use it. But we've seen a total of 3, I believe, possibly 4. The one on Timber Hearth, which is mine. The one here, where presumably the people who have written this down, the guy who was supposed to be stood here tracking shit and taking in information, Rami, I think. It's theirs. Whoops. Or it's the probe tracking module source. Eh? What do you mean the probe tracking module source? This is the probe tracking module. Right? This is where they track the probe. This is where they track where the probe's gone. You're saying this is the source of the... I don't know what you mean by that. Don't explain it if it's going to reveal stuff, but I don't know what you mean by that. Like, what, the source of power? The source of information? Are you saying this is how they see where the probe is? In which case it's not the probe tracking module source, it's the probe source? I don't know what to do with this, obviously. I mean, it's... the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Receiving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. So, I mean... oh shit! I know what to do with this! I know what to do with this! I know! Stop! Changing gravity. I know what to do with this. Fuck it. Big brain moment engaged. Hope you're following with me. That's fair. Yeah, even if I'm totally wrong. I don't think I'm wrong about this, though. I'm fairly confident. Alright. Now, I'm confident that I'm right here. Step number 1. We are going back to Dark Bramble. Yes, the key to the Eye of the Universe is impregnating a jellyfish. On a completely unrelated note, by the way, I'm trying to buy just a simple corner desk for my flat to put my computer on, because at the moment I'm basically using the dining table, which has now just been replacing the corner of my room as a way to put my computer on it. I signed up to a website that gives you discounted furniture stuff, or at least it shows you discounted furniture stuff. But it's one of those sites that isn't really like, it's not really like a marketplace sort of thing. It's more just a, hey, look at this, like Pinterest basically, that also has price tags. And I basically put in that I'm interested in desks. I have received no fewer than 4 emails from this website today that just has the word desks and emojis at the end. Like 3 purple hearts. And I just received that now. So I will be unsubscribing because it's getting a bit annoying. Right. Step 2. Follow the distress beacon. It's about on par in terms of pleasantness as the actual background noise that occurs in Dark Bramble anyway. Like, I love the background noise. I love the... Jesus, a motorbike just went past and I thought it was an anglerfish. I love the atmosphere in this game. It is phenomenally good. Like, they do an excellent job of establishing this this imposing presence of Dark Bramble. I mean, not that it needs it, but it adds to it so much anyway. Right. So, just to inform you a little bit, there's a distress beacon in Dark Bramble because some poor bastard flew into it or got there somehow. I don't really know what happened. Some event occurred, and one of the escape pods of the main alien Nomai vessel crash landed into this or got stuck here. That's what we just went past. They flew towards the source of what they thought was the vessel. What they found was this, which I have already explored before. I know what this is to an extent, but the point is that you can't go into it. So we now have a literal Nomai graveyard. They were all running out of oxygen anyway. Luckily, I'm in my ship. I shoot a probe into this. What this does, due to some quantum fuckery, is it duplicates the signal. This one in particular. What it means is that the scout that I've just thrown into here has gone inside, and the images in the top right are relaying back to me exactly what's inside of it. But to get inside of it, what this is effectively representing is a TARDIS-like, bigger on the inside situation. To get into that, I go into that. That was a very concerning creaking there. I don't know what it was from. But yeah, so my next step is to go into the red. When I go into the red, there are some friends waiting for me there. Some friends that, quite frankly, I could do without ever seeing again. And in order for me to bypass the friends, I cannot move my ship. Look, you can't... Your answer to everything can't just be to fight them. Here's your chance, Callum. Shirt the scrap outside of Audi with these fellas. I'm not fighting them. They are blind, but they're not deaf. Okay. So, the conundrum that I have now is that behind me are 3 very pissed off anglerfish because they are protecting this red dot in the middle. The red dot being what I believe are anglerfish eggs. They're protecting their babies. And they'll give me more than a clip round the old ear hole if I fuck with them. I am confident that if I touch one of these eggs, every anglerfish in the entire of Dark Bramble will go full pelt at me. The problem is that my scout is down there. So... no, they're too close. I'm not gunning it. I'm not gunning it yet. I don't know! Every time a fish has gone for me, I've died. I'm pretty sure I'm not faster than the fish. Fuck you. Alright. So if my theorizing is correct, on board this ship is some information that I have not yet read. Information that I was unable to read in time because the sun decided it didn't want to stick around for much longer. So I'm going to read that information. Ow. Ow. 3 spoopy 5 me. Okay. Was it this one that I missed, or was it the other one? I think it was the other one that I missed the end of. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. I'm going to read it all again. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we found that Blackrock suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Canna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escol. Escol was a Nomai that we've read about, right? We've heard... we've read stuff that Escol has said. I'm sure we have. Possibly the one behind me. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago. I think this is like this is a very long time ago. But yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Oh, that was Neem. Yeah, Neem, the guy they were looking for. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the Bright Spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Canna. The triple suns of the Bright Spark star system. So we've got, what is it, the Gloam one, what it was called? I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them for now. Most of them. So what event is happening that's causing every star to decide that it wants to explode? Or most of them, anyway. Yeah, this is Eskel's vessel. Yeah, so the guy we've been, or the person we've been looking at. Eskel's vessel. Fused with the local environment. Yeah, we read this before. Alright, so the grand reveal. My name is Sean and I have a plan. My plan involves using this warp drive, or warp core, I'm wondering what this does, actually. You know what, let's see what that does. Nothing, apparently. At least not yet. Yeah, I know, the warp core is broken, definitely, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. But I want to see if this works. Slight detour. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I think I know where to get a warp core from. But it means going back somewhere else and then coming back here again. But I might be wrong. Yeah, I was going to get one from Amazon, but that might take a while. You know what? Screw it. Maybe it will reveal something or show me something. Well, if I do it anyway. I am fairly confident now that this will just do nothing. But the fact is I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Who has a warp core? Who or what in this universe that I've explored so far will have access to a warp core? Where will I find one? Where would one be? The Nomai discovered and implemented warp drives and warp technology. So a Nomai ship is most likely to have one. Is there likely to be one on a vessel, on an escape pod? Didn't they mention one on the sand planet with a skeleton anglerfish? Did they? Are you sure? Let's have a look. Damn, you've got a good memory if you're right. That was just a game that they had. Wow. Wasn't I struggling to get to the Hanging City a while ago because there was ghost stuff in the way? I feel like a gigantic Nomai city would be a great place to find a warp core. Right? That or a ship. Like, a warp core would exist on a Nomai ship, in a Nomai base, or somewhere on the vessel. Right? The ships that we have access to are the orbital probe cannon stuff, so these places. So possibly one in the launch module. Its projection pool is still intact, but the launch module is badly damaged. The twisty things that you put into the walls to get text out of, those aren't warp cores. They aren't called that, are they? So that's not right. Even though they kind of look like them. Yeah, I'm sure you are, because I feel like I'm on the cusp of actually getting this right. But I don't know with confidence where these things are. Yeah, because that's what I thought of initially, that they looked quite similar, but I'm not 100% sure where I need to go next. Well, I mean, I guess the most important thing is I don't want to be here. There's no point me being here. No, I haven't been to the 6th location. The 6th location being the Eye of the Universe, as far as I know. I haven't been there yet. That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay. I'm somewhat at a loss right now as to where to go. Let's go to the ship and see what I can find. He hasn't solved the quantum moon. He's landed, but nothing more. Yeah, no, there was stuff on the quantum moon that I didn't quite understand, and I couldn't get to the northern hemisphere. So that's still a mystery as far as I'm concerned with regards to exactly what I need to do. I've also not been here either, the Sun Station. I don't know if you can get there. I've not been to the Sun Station. Because it's this, the rule of quantum entanglement. The rule of quantum entanglement, which was discussed here. The other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, maybe I should do that. On Timber Hearth there is a quantum shard. Hell, not on the ship even. Oh no, there is one, isn't there? There's another one. There's one inside the little museum there, and there's one in the crater, I think. So you learn the rule of quantum entanglement at the Tower of the Quantum Trials. Perhaps there are other places to learn. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh god, I didn't want to do that. Wrong button. Right. So there's the thing down there, which is irrelevant to what I'm doing right now, but maybe relevant later. I need to get to... What's the point? Can I go in here? Come on, stop rolling. Ooh, it looks like I can. Slight detour. Oh no. Up we go. Ow. Oh wow, I can't get out. Guessing that kills me, or at least hurts me. Oh, hello. What? What are you? Oh my god, it's me! It's us! We got 4 eyes! What? What? After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of these cave pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. Strata? This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Wait, will we? Were we domesticated? Site 2B is safe. Calais says we'll continue to monitor activity and its effect on life here. On the opposite hand, new life. The species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Melore, once told me about from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest and the hours escaped me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their 4th eye does. It looks to me like they discovered us and we're like, oh, they're cute, look at their little eyes, and then they like found a nice safe place for us to live? The mines in 2B or something, and now we are intelligent enough to have our own little spacecraft, and they're like, haha, we have warp drive, watch us as we look for the eye of the universe. And now we're fucking helping them because they fucked with some brambly thorn planet, and now they're all either dying or like just in dire need of help. Sounds more like they left you undisturbed. Well, it looked like they relocated us a little bit. Mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life in some of these cave pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the others. Oh, I see. Yes, you're right. They did leave us alone. What about site 2B? It shares similar formation strata. Oh, that's nice of them. Oh, that's so nice of them. Fucking humans, man. We would have done the complete opposite. We would have eaten them, then fucked them, and then completely destroyed them. Possibly in a different order. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, not so much. Mining site 2B, right. I don't want to be here. Or do I? Oh, crap. I wish I could check my log from here. No, there's no way to check the log from here, is there? Oh, there was something down here though, something that piqued my interest, that I just must have just not seen before. In fact, yeah, it's this. Okay. It's not quite as convincing now, but my theory earlier, something that really caught my interest, and it could very well be a coincidence, is if you look at the rock around us, the rock that's been mined, or being mind. Notice how all of these things are like little glowing stars, right? If you look at it from a certain distance, at a certain angle, kinda looks like that. Wouldn't you say? When you say it kinda looks like that? When you say that there's a fair similarity between what I'm looking at right now and the rock I'm looking at right now? If I were a conspiracy theorist and I'm verging on that with this game, you could make a possible assumption that in full Truman Show style, the outer limits of the universe that we are looking at right now are in fact not that. They are in fact the very material I'm standing in, used as a means to protect the Nomai from a supernova, which they have already stated that they are trying to do, because that's what the Ember Twin, the Ash Twin project is. You are 100% a conspiracy theorist. I mean, it's not the stupidest thing of all time, right? I turn the light off and it does that. Like it's not completely ridiculous. Yeah, the Nomai do talk about what they use the ore for. They use the ore to seal off something as a form of protection from supernova. The Nomai, at some point in our past, I presume, long before we were even sprouting arms and shit, they knew that the stars were going supernova, that the stars were all dying out. And you just look at the rock, look at it! Either the developers have made a texture of rock that is identical to the backdrop of the universe right here, with a few extra stars and shit happening on there, or I'm not wrong. So that's what I wanted to find out, and if anything, I've convinced myself more that that's a possible working theory. And like, there's people who have talked about like when the star explodes, is it Ryback? The little egg guy, not Ryback, the little egg guy. Yeah, sorry, Chert. Yeah, one of the Harthian boys, Chert, mentioned watching stars die like a lot. He does mention watching stars die a lot. So maybe it's a recent thing. Maybe it's something that this was what the Nomai had planned for a long time ago. The problem with my theory, of course, is that it directly goes against the idea that they're using these cannons to launch probes out into the universe. That is to say, why would they be launching probe cannons if they had already explored outside the universe and this is a giant wall or big circle encasing the solar system? I mean, that kind of blows the theory out of the water, like, very cleanly. But still, that then begs the question, why is the rock that I'm looking at, when viewed in the dark, with no light looking at it, looks identical to the backdrop of, you know, of the universe? I don't know, I really felt like I was onto something at that point, but well, yeah. Yeah, this is what I was on about, the scrolls here. This looked like it could look like a warp drive of some form. Yeah, maybe it is just a pretty effect. Absolutely, but like, there's pretty effects and then there's using the same thing. Like, that's... When you are in a game that revolves around information, finding out information, making observations, quantum theory and space travel, you gotta ask yourself these questions sometimes and be like, what if? You know? I mean, hell, I don't even know if I'm wrong. You guys could be leading me on and being like, nah, he's wrong. How did he find that out? How does he know about that? But, yeah, my idea of the whole probes and stuff to sort of blow it out of the water. That was all I came down here for. What I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do one more run. It's going to be a short run. It's going to be a run that involves the quantum rock on the on Timber Hearth, and then I'm going to call it a day because I am very hungry and I am busy in the evening. However, it has been... How long has the stream gone on for? Someone give me a stream timer count. How long has it been going on for? 4 hours, maybe? 3.5? It's so rare to find streamers playing this game that actually have some deductive reasoning skills. Oh, don't give me any credit for that. Don't start telling me I'm using fair logic here. I just compared a rock looking like the outside of the universe and formulated a conspiracy theory that implies that the Nomai have captured the solar system. I'm not sure if that's, you know, within the bounds of deductive reasoning or just plain mental. But I appreciate the sentiment. It's what happens when my mind goes unchecked by other people, basically. I suppose. I don't know, I'm sure if you look hard enough, there's plenty of streamers out there and plenty of people who play games that do that. I mean, games like this kind of warrant any sort of logical thinking, or at least, you know, as you say, deductive reasoning, because the puzzles in the game require you to understand what's happened prior to the puzzle, and making pretty deep observations as a result of that. Like, the idea of quantum anything is not new to me, so that alone has given me a bit of an edge over that. But I think to anybody who had never heard the term or explored the term quantum in the first place and had never looked at that in terms of physics, may very well have struggled with the puzzles earlier on Gigantic Large. I do realise I'm running around aimlessly, by the way. I'm looking for a specific crater, and I can't find it. Whoops. That's clever. I mean, I totally wanted to 180 in that spot. Isn't it on the stream? Isn't it in the stream? Does the stream take me there? Oh right, branches off. That's the town. I don't want to go there. It's definitely not this way. Oh yes, signal scope. You're absolutely right. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Come on. Well, there's that one there, which I don't want. And there's another one. Here we go, here we go. Right. This could very well result in my ship getting exploded. If it does, oh well. Yeah, I have done this before. My point is that I wanted to revisit this because it said that every quantum rock, or that some quantum rocks, will give me more lessons to learn. Right? That's why I'm here. I also wanted to see the poem again. It's always dark across old bark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade. Oh, I see, yeah. I have used these before. Okay, so, this is supposed to teach me something. I'm going to leave it there. Is it me or these kind of like arrows? In the ancient glade, it's always dark. Hang on. There's no real defining features that I could move around here, are there? an entrance of some form then. The quiet shade in the ancient glade. Across old bark, it's always dark. Wait, hang on, the arrow's changed. Right, right, left, left. Right, left, left, right. Right, okay, cool, alright. The fuck does that mean? Right, left, left, right. Okay, I don't know what to do with that information. Okay, so two schools of thought. Number one, I have to match the arrows with the relevant scenery. The ancient glade, a place where it's dark, old bark, a tree of some form, quiet shade, something that's provided shade. The problem there, of course, being that the fucking things move all the time. So... Also, I don't know what a glade is. So I'm not 100% sure what that actually refers to, but... Across old bark, the quiet shade. Oh, what am I on about? It's moving! Oh my god. Okay. Let me reiterate. The arrows aren't moving, but the assembly of the poem is moving. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. Across old bark, the quiet shade. Okay, so... What would be the right order? It's always dark across old bark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade? Or in the ancient glade it's always dark, the quiet shade across old bark? Yeah, Gabbro did mention making it. Let me go inside and have a look. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have gotten to that point. I'd been like, right, well, who made this? Who did this? Maybe they can tell me more about it. So I probably would have done that at some point. Quantum Grove. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Oh, okay, that's all. He was proud that it made 24 poems. Well, yeah. So am I supposed to find the right version of the poem? That looks like it could be right. The light's on. I don't know if that means anything. It's always dark across old bark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade. Well, it rhymes. But hell, it could be the quiet shade in the ancient glade, it's always dark across old bark. The log doesn't say more to find there. That's true, but another log tells me that, or at least the big tornado building, whatever it's called, the quantum tower, or whatever it's called, on the big giant planet. That told me that the other rocks may have other lessons to teach me. I know there are many shards. My point is if one shard teaches me something, why wouldn't all of them? At least I should try all of them. I know of about 3 different locations where there's shards. There's no reason why this one wouldn't teach me something. I'm starting to think it might not be, but at the same time, we have a poem that changes itself every time it moves. So surely that's a puzzle that can be solved? Let's try a different one. It's always dark in the ancient glade, across old bark, the quiet shade. Just in case. Can I go down here? Or is that going to lead me back down into the thing I was in before? Oh, Jesus, that was more powerful than I thought. Oh, no. Ow. Alright, we'll wait for the next one. Oh no, I think this might be... I think this might be a bad idea. Alright, let's go back up. Whee! Oh, ow, ooh, ah, ooh, no, oh no. Ah. Oh, not that hurt apparently. Cool, okay, well we know it's not that. So, the things I can manipulate now is everything else, right? Wait, hang on. Can I just take a picture of that? No. The whole thing is that, okay. No, it's just that. Because that was the other thing it taught me. It taught me that you can take an image or you can look at something specific and it may manipulate other things around it for it to line up properly. I don't know what the rock's supposed to do, by the way. I don't know if the rock is important to this. Oh crap, I just... The quiet shade in the ancient glade. Across old bark, it's always dark. Just in case it's that. Apparently that's tied to it. Ah! Struggling here. Quiet shade in the ancient glade, across the bark, it's always dark. And I've got the rock here as well, I don't know if that's important. I guess this thing has moved, to be fair. Maybe that'll take me somewhere else now. Oh. I'll test that theory when I come back down. Ow. No, I appreciate it. I don't want any tips yet. Although that may change very quickly and very soon. Looks the same. Looks the same. Ow. Go on then, give me a tip. You need more. Okay. Well, I recall where the other quantum rock is. I believe it's on the Ash planet, possibly the Ember Twin. Every instance of a quantum thing that I have encountered is this place, and the other one on Timber Hearth, the little one that introduces you first to a quantum rock. The one that you've mentioned, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, has fluctuations from there, if I recall. The tower on Giant's Deep. The quantum moon itself. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Don't know how much time I've got left. It's morning, I think. I've been out here for quite a while. I think it might actually be time. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the morning, or close to the morning, when the sun decides it's gonna go kaboom. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I don't think I have the mental energy right now to go searching for more quantum related stuff, and I want to end the stream after this run. So what we're going to do is we're just going to chill. Cave Shard, the Island Shard, the Tower Shard. Wait, what? Is this thing on there? The Island Shard's on there. I've been there. We did that to begin with. The Cave Shard is in there. There's one on there. Oh, there's an unknown one. Oh, there's an unknown one there? What? Really? Where is that one? Nine was a typo, don't read it. Okay, right. Yeah, that's fine. Quantum Moon, which I just accidentally found. Cave Shard. Grove Shard. I forget which one the Grove Shard was. Oh, yeah, the grove that we were just in. Yeah, that one's not unknown. I know about that one. It's the one out the back there. That's not unknown at all. Yeah, the museum. That's it. Okay. Oh, I see. There we go then. So the ones I need to do in order to get to the Quantum Moon is I need to go to the Cave Shard on the Twin Planets. I did the Island Shard. That was Rule 1. So it's just a Cave Shard then. I just have to go to the Cave Shard. Nothing here for me, if I recall. Just in case I did anything. Alright. Well, I've got a lot to consider for the next run, as usual. And I think it's pretty clear that I need to find the next lesson regarding quantum mechanics. Which I believe means I will be going to the Ash Twin. And on that note, I'm going to end the stream for today. That was a long stream. A lot got done, and a lot didn't get done. So I will be taking a break for now. And hopefully streaming tomorrow, possibly in the evening, most likely the evening. We'll see how it goes for now. Might not be available for that, it will depend. I will let you know if I'm available. Yeah, I'll let you know. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in today. I think I had 11 viewers in a given time. At the peak, sorry. So I really appreciate everyone showing up. I probably should have said as well when I realised I had more viewers. If you have not played this game before, and you find anything that you've seen today interesting, do yourself a favour and don't spoil any more of it for yourself. Have a go at the game. If you don't like it for the first hour or you just don't enjoy it, you can refund it on Steam. Nothing wrong with that. And by all means join me for the finale that will eventually come at some point. But if you do like it, then you are doing yourself a disservice by watching these streams, because this game is most certainly better played off when you are blind about everything that's happening. Thank you again for showing up. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I am. Have a lovely weekend, and hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. See you all then.